That's fun.
Headed where the homie live, cause it's on dome. I was chasing 3 women like I'm Mojo Jojo. So my girl got mad and she my bro. Monica, you're wrong though. That's against a bro code. Headed to his home though. No, he living solo. Vertebrae. Got this broken to his place. This shit in space, yeah. Then I say it's evidence you entertain my loyalty to infiltrate. The only woman that I claim to risk your life to get some strange. All my anger is a pain. You didn't know that I'm a saint. I will blow your up. Then I again. Gone. Feel it in your bones. You ain't gonna feel it till I'm gone. Caught up in your feelings, now you froze. And everything around you getting cold. The chillers in my bones. Caught up in my feelings, now I'm froze. I don't really feel it till you gone. And everything around me getting.
The seating capacity is 65,000 at Ford Field, and we are right around that number today. A good crowd on hand and seemingly ready to go in the Motor City. Today, we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway.
Oh, okay, that's what I not heard this before.
Now Fields going to throw on the first play. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he's able to bring it out 5 yards shy of midfield to the 45-yard line.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of a game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly as they scripted it offensively. Moving the ball well, seemingly in control, and that fumble, that's got to be a little bit deflating, don't you think?
Yep, foiled the whole plan there, turned the ball over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Covington. They'll find Swift out of the backfield. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
On 3rd down, Covington. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And they get him down about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 3rd down pickup of 5. Jack Fox out to punt here on 4th down. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. A play fake, now Fields to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week. And you can't do it all on one throw.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. This is Swift on the counter. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Off play action. Covington. His throw incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. In their mind, certainly a field goal try would be a letdown. They had the great starting field position. Now facing 3rd down. Looking to throw. Covington trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get the football back at their own 17.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And some room to work. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Off play action, Fields. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. On play action, Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Fields. He's going to air one out. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. Fourth down, so they send out Trenton Gill. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Here's Jackson to return. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Covington. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. The Lions in a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins and take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Covington. He's got him in. Complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
I don't care what level of football you played. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go long, and hope someone would come free.
Here's Swift. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. One more time with Swift. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Covington. Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you've got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kaiser White. 20, 10, 5, and he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and when he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Fields. Well, that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. And here's Trenton Gill now. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control. You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw. Covington. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
This offense on 3rd down today, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Operating from the gun, Covington. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
It's not often that you'll find offensive and defensive guys that agree on much, but one place they find common ground, you've got to protect or attack the middle of the field. And no one was there. What a big play, moving it downfield.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Good play. Here come the pancakes, Ghost.
From the gun, here's Swift.
Yeah, look, pancake.
And he'll be inside
Damn.
the 25 now at the 24. Coming up at halftime.
Wow,
we'll go
what
from
the
one
fuck?
personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach.
He got him.
He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's
I am.
miles away and
Shit.
smiling.
And happy.
The last run got
Facts.
6, now 2nd and 4. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. That's on the tackle, Penei Sewell. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They run out of the gun with Swift. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. He will push his way down to about the 14. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. On the handoff, this is Swift. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And it's now 21-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
That's creative. I like that one. Yes.
Now a first down throw, Fields. That's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields to the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot.
And well, look at the deal done.
Perk them up a bit, and they get one here in the passing game.
In the corner.
Touchdown.
A receiver back.
Dawson Knox.
Bateman.
So
that won't receive.
And the Bears are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I'll send the corner. I'll send
Extra
Dawson.
point up and
No, I do not want no Dawson.
And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Yeah, been long.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Drive versus side. Let's go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Yeah. He's going to take another shot here. And they're going to move it down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
That's trash.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. Seibert's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half.
I'm sending you
so we reach halftime. It's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll
I said send a receiver, and I'm sending you a superstar corner and a receiver back.
Welcome back. Halftime over.
Superstar corner, and I'm giving you a star, and I give you a 3rd-round pick.
I'm Brandon Gordon. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
I'm trying to get somebody a rate deal. Can't even get it. That's crazy.
Nobody want Dotson.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
What you talking about?
Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack recorded, it's a loss of 5, and now it's second down.
Yeah, I got you.
Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you
What's
figure
his speed?
out, you see, and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Again, kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down. Back to throw. Covington. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Red button, yellow button press.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Supposed to be on Madden trying to get this deal done, man. What's up?
Here's a handoff to Swift. They find some open field here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 97 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did?
Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. On second down, Swift. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves and start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. On the option to give to Swift here. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Lions take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And the lead is now 24. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
next
At the
week.
line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears
Yeah,
offense. Play action. It's Fields.
Yeah, I want to see that running shit you doing.
Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. And this will leave him a
Yeah,
yard short.
I want to see everybody talking
Nice
about.
pickup of 9
I'm
yards
curious.
on first down.
The high ball shit. And
Looking to throw again on second down. Fields. Trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
On first down, it's Fields.
Money got a good ass home for the
And his throw is going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with a short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Fields now to throw. Open man is Duvernay. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Fields. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 30 yards. And the Bears are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Fields trying to throw for it. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Tracy Walker.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ghost, what you looking for?
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out.
Hey, Ghost, what you trading over there?
It's on the screen.
Man, he ain't talking about shit, man. Ghost, what you need over there?
They have the run for no gain. Now
So
they'll
trying
try
to tell
again
you.
from the 25 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, what you looking for over there, though, Ghost?
How do you figure?
Ghost, man, leave that nigga alone.
3 for 2 with 2 light-ups.
You don't want the
Operating
nigga.
from the gun. Covington.
You get a man what he want.
Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Had to put that ball in there with a little extra zip, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Yeah, and that little extra
you
pace
build
that he
him,
had
man.
on the
You
pass, that required a little extra concentration for him, didn't it? Ball can get on you pretty quick in that
building to
manner,
come back.
and he handled it well and picked up the first down.
They'll run the draw here with Swift.
You're not really done.
And
You're looking.
Lane slowly
What you looking for?
materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
What you need? You don't want him. We don't want him where me. I'm talking.
To the outside, that's complete to Williams. But he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10.
Hey, go. What you looking for over there?
They'll run here with Swift. They're
Looking
going to
for
snub
what?
this play
She was like corner or something?
We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them. But all game
looking for a
long, he's seen
linebacker?
the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14.
That's my dunk. You know what I'm saying?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Complete. This is Mitchell. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 32 that time. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Do I want to play one?
Swift running to the left. And maybe a measure of revenge there.
Well, one is a rookie. I just got him in the draft.
They get him behind the
The other one I've been had.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yeah, I traded one away. Yeah, I made one. It's like the last year.
Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to
It
secure
wasn't weird, but I lost that nigga
ended up going
because I was at work. Where we signed a nigga for me. I didn't know he even made superstar though. I didn't even know it because I went at home. I traded him the bow.
It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Looking to throw. Covington.
But you ain't trading Parsons
Toward the
in.
end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement,
I get people what they want.
sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
I get the people what they want. If they happy with the deal, then I can do about it. Happy with the deal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Open man, and he's got Williams.
Because some people may not like it. You know what I'm saying?
A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Hey,
and the
so
Lions
again,
are looking
Joe,
to run it
you
to
trade Parsons?
5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Leave the dragon alone.
Here are the Lions now as
leave
they
the dragon
line up
alone.
and kick this one away.
But I said, are you trading Parsons? I mean, what do you need? I didn't see a linebacker, but what else?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things in this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And this will be caught by Mooney. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Dawson Knox, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bears are able to cut into that deficit. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
What the fuck are they making so mad and something?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score yet, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck,
this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jared Johnson. And the Bears will take over here.
So what else you want? You want linebacker?
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it. His coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Okay.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
No, it won't be Elam, not him. Ain't getting that linebacker. Yes, we ain't getting. Hey, we ain't talking about nothing.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
Nah, I tell you right now, we ain't talking about nothing. Nah, you want the other quarter? Yeah, I'll trade him. You know what I'm saying? Put together the deal. But we about to get equal. You ain't about to get
incomplete and not intercepted.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. He finds his target, Allen. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So apparently some grabbing of the jersey there on the O-line.
Yeah, just working the interior, and that's where the penalty occurred.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Back to throw, Fields. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
And one last throw here for Fields. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Fields is intercepted for a third time. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And the Lions come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. The thing started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half.
Yeah, you ain't finna see a bitch ass in Chicago. It's personal. Fuck, nigga.
For them, a really nice victory.
Yeah. And